Okay, welcome to the channel, DineByNine. This is our first restaurant review. And my name's Michael, and this is Sarah. We actually went to school together almost 20 years ago. Oh my God, we're so old.
Yeah.
We don't look
Hey,
old, but we're old.
we look pretty good.
Yeah. We are actually doing this via Zoom, which is an online platform to screen share and all that. So the sound might not be perfect, but we are learning and we will try to make it better. Due to COVID and due to our distances, we are doing it this way. But Sarah can introduce herself.
Hey guys, it's Sarah. Hope you guys will like the channel and enjoy. And yeah, do you wish?
Okay, perfect. Short and sweet. Okay, so with this restaurant, it is called Zelena's Cafe, Bar and Restaurant, as you can see up the top. Now, I'm not going to obviously, you guys can all see terrible right here, but I'm not going to read this because it's just so detailed.
Yeah, wow.
It obviously, obviously it's terrible.
It is interesting though. Like if you see something written like that, you'd want to know what before visiting the place. Like you want to know for sure.
Exactly. Like you always look at reviews before. However, with this one, it's reviewed February 4th, 2017. So it's so long ago that it could have changed over time. Like reviews for the last few months could have been really good. Now there are 108 reviews on TripAdvisor, but this is the latest one, I believe. And that's really sad because it's 4 years ago. Or maybe it's the most popular one. But as you can see here down below, excellent reviews are 44 and terrible is 26. That's really bad. So I'm actually curious why they're reviewing this. Like obviously it says up here somewhere something about the food. Well, actually they said the food was good. It was delicious, but definitely not worth going back for. I don't understand why the amount of bad reviews, but not the food. I'm really curious. So let's have a look at the Google reviews. Okay, there's quite a few here. Okay. So with this first one, I'm not going to read too much about it, but it's basically a vegan complaining that there's no vegan food. Now, I completely understand, like I'm vegetarian, but I would never give a 1 star based on the fact that there's no vegetarian food. It's really up to the restaurant what they give. And if you do ask for a vegetarian meal, how they can best change it up for you. But yes, I understand where she's coming from, but to lose all those stars just because of this, what about the atmosphere? What about the service? You need to comment on all those things. Or do you have that much hatred that you just you can't handle that someone doesn't have vegan food?
Yeah, I guess, maybe a little bit over 1 star, but then she could have had a look before she went. You know how you can get see menus and stuff before you actually go to the restaurant and see what they have, if they have anything for vegans.
Yeah. And this is what you said as well, that you always look at reviews before you go. So maybe if obviously now vegans probably wouldn't go here because you've got this review and people won't go. But this was 6 days ago. But just because the whole world is going, like a lot of people are vegan in Australia, you don't have to have vegan food in your restaurant. it's a good idea, but it's not necessary.
I think it's good to have, but I mean, you know, if you do some research and see that there are no vegan food, nothing like that for you, then don't even go. Don't even, put up a review or anything. So
yeah. Now, according to the reviews, people are saying that the food is actually generous and delicious. People were, and this is up to 2 months ago. However, there's quite a few negatives here. And as you can see up the top, 407 reviews, 3.6 rating. That's actually not bad. Breakfast, cakes, but the manager keeps coming up in reviews. No matter if the reviews are 3 stars, there's always a comment on the manager. And did you want to read a couple of these?
Yep. Okay, I'll go with the first one there that you've got the one star again. So visited with my son for a coffee and cake. The manager was so rude to her staff, it made me feel very uncomfortable. If I was them, I would have quit on the spot. No need to tolerate such tyranny. Coffee was nice. Cakes were very dry. Will not be returning. Oh, well. Okay. I can't stand managers being rude to their staff. I think I went somewhere once and the manager was really rude to her staff, and I did not like that either.
Yeah. Did you walk out, or did you just?
Yeah, I'm like, I never went there again. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna.
Wow.
You know.
Me too. Like,
there's no need to be rude. I mean, seriously, there's no need to be rude.
Yeah. I saw.
You can always pull them aside and tell them things like, but to do it in front of your customers, it's just not on.
Yeah, but also in front of your staff, it's just not good. I went to somewhere in St Kilda, Melbourne, and same you must have been the manager or something, or the manager's son or something like that, or maybe the boss's son. But he was extremely rude to the guy who was making the coffee, and it was just like, do this, do that, and the looks that he was giving, it was so uncomfortable. I actually felt like just giving him a huge tip, this guy, and said, you don't have to put up with this. Here's a tip. And giving it right in front of this guy. But the thing is, I was at work. I had my work uniform on. I didn't want to cause a thing, and then if somebody records on that, even though I could be doing something good, it's not. I don't want to get into trouble. So
someone else should say something to the manager in front of their staff. Be like, hey, no need to be rude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what about this next one?
Popped in this afternoon and spent $45 on cakes for dessert tonight. To say I'm disappointed is an absolute understatement. Well, they were disgusting, dry, and most definitely not fresh, not even a day old. They are at least a week old. We'll never go here again.
Oh my God. So for a place that focuses on obviously it's a cafe bar and restaurant, but obviously the cakes are what people go for as well. But it's just to have that. Maybe that's why they put the price up. $45 on cakes. Maybe that's where their real selling point is. But if it's not even fresh, not even a day old, and a week old, that's even more. Like, it's not good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so I'll read the next one.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So this was recent. It was like less than a month ago. From 10 a.m. to order some food and drinks, as our normal shop was closed over Christmas. We noticed our food was coming to us first before our drinks and was wondering what was going on. Maria, the manager, which to be honest with you, needs to wash her mouth out with soap as she insulted 2 guys within 5 to 10 minutes apart from each other, wondering where their food is. We have noticed the bad review this shop has got. one day, Maria, you are going to speak to a customer like that, a guy, and you will find your head kicked in. Just watch what you have to say to customers and the way you speak to them. Start acting like an adult, as one day it'll come back to you big time. We won't be back, and we'll let all my 950 Facebook friends know I have been in retail for 20 years and I've never ever speak to customer the way you did last Wednesday morning. I feel sorry for the 15-year-old staff. So she's obviously, based on that, one, she must be extremely rude. And she doesn't know professionalism, but she's also, based on what you read out in the previous review, she increases the prices of the cakes to a point that it's so expensive for not, like, it's not fresh cakes, and they're so expensive. They're so expensive, but then she only hires 15-year-old staff. So she must,
that makes sense.
Yeah, she must be raking in quite a bit of money. She definitely, based on these reviews, she definitely needs to invest in maybe some training for herself using that money this way.
I think so,
yeah. But it's like, this one here is actually quite impressive. Google reviews is 407 reviews, and all this, like, I know these people say it's excellent service, well worth a visit. Maybe they didn't have Maria. Maybe it was a 15-year-old person. But yeah, people are saying, like, we can't full on attack these, attack this restaurant based on these reviews, because not all of them are negative. But the constant thing that keeps coming up is the rudest customer service, the manager. We need
and the cake.
Yeah, and the cake, like the stale cakes. Now, I heard from someone else who actually recently went there. She actually has coffees that she makes about 6 or 7 coffees, espressos, and all that sort of stuff in the morning before they even open, and they leave it on the side. So when people come,
oh my god,
when people actually come, it seems like the service is actually really fast, but it's not. It's just, she's got all this cold coffee that she just adds hot milk to afterwards.
Oh my gosh.
Who does that? Like, I've never come across that. So that's definitely, that's definitely something that I'm going to be looking at. But
I don't think they're actually looking at the quality of whatever they're serving, like, food, drinks and stuff as well. They're more about, service and how quick they are and everything.
I've never come across people who actually, they always make their coffee on the spot. Or for this to happen, it does make me question if other places are doing it. But who knows? Maybe it's a trade or something. But I'm going to actually close this one and go to Zomato. But Google is a really good place to check your reviews. Zomato, here we go. Negatives. It's open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you want your stale coffees, maybe go in at 7. And so you've got 89 reviews, the newest ones first. This one here, oh my God, what a long review. Okay. Coffee was delivered, was okay. Long blacks, not fantastic, but not terrible either. Food was good, like it looked good, but looks can be deceiving. Wow, poached eggs underdone. Now, as Gordon Ramsay always says, you can't be a chef if you don't know how to cook an egg. So as someone who loves poached eggs and knows what a poached egg is, I will definitely check that out. Now, what was it? The only positive was the seats and ambience. Okay, that's good. But avoid for breakfast. Don't bother. Nothing about the manager here. Greeted by the girl making coffee, didn't know what to do when we told her 2 for breakfast. Oh, okay, that's weird. Imagine telling that to someone. It's like 2 for breakfast, and it's like, what do you mean? Like,
okay.
So, yeah. Okay, so wow. After receiving our breakfast, there was a dead moth. Look at that.
Oh, that is disgusting.
That is,
oh my God.
wow. Oh my God. Now I'm just so scared about going there. But
oh my God, that is just nah. I'm
yeah.
surprised it even got a 3.6. I'm sorry.
And it actually looks like it's been cooked in it as well. Like, how do you even eat that? Like, it's all the flat, like the not flour. Oh my God, I just called it flour. The powder from the moth. Yeah. Oh wow, that's disgusting. After wow, they got no apology, and they reheated the same food to replace the first meal, so that moth stuff is in there still.
Oh my God, no way. No way.
How is this so high? Like, yeah. Oh my God.
Wow.
This thing does not deserve anything over 3 stars.
None. I'm surprised. I'm like, why 3 star? Why not just 1 star?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
I sent to a complaint and got a pathetic response. Like 3 people have liked it. So as you can see here, that when was this last one? Oh, December. Okay. Well, this one earlier. So the reviews seem to be good. Like before a certain period. Great coffee, amazing desserts. There were no negatives. So I think that possibly that maybe Maria was a new owner and she didn't have any experience and she only wanted to make money and didn't want to do anything other than that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So the Facebook page as well, she's got positive positive posts everywhere, but don't let that fool you. When you go to a restaurant, generally they have reviews, and she's removed it.
Now, isn't that a bit sus of it? Yeah,
that's sus. So
you're not gonna put all the negative stuff up there, so just remove the whole thing.
Yeah. If somebody's really upset, they will always go to the Facebook page. Then Google, then Zomato. For all those Yelp users, it's not even on Yelp. Don't try it. I tried looking. It's not on Yelp. But in Australia, Yelp is not popular. It's mainly in America and other countries. But we use Zomato over here, and that's where all the reviews were. Now, I'm actually quite curious about going to this place, and I'm going to look out for the undercooked poached eggs or the moths and the other insects that people have pointed out, the stale desserts, and obviously the crazy store manager. Or actually, I don't know if she's the store manager or the owner. Owner or a manager. But if she is the manager, I'm curious why the store owner is keeping her, unless she obviously is the manager. But yeah, it's wow. What's your views on this? Like, do you want to go there with me?
No way. I don't want to have a moth in my food. Oh, those rotten cakes. I'm sorry, but like cakes, like that's something. They always look good. Everywhere you go, they have those delicious looking cakes, and you really want it after your dinner or lunch or whatever, or just with coffee and stuff. And for it to be dry and stale, nah, $45, no way.
Yeah.
Nah. But also with the rude service, like I'm big on service and things like that. So no, I wouldn't go. You can go by yourself.
Oh, thanks. I'll just go to do they have a website? They do. We'll end this off with the website. Let's see how nice it is. But that shouldn't matter. anyone, even if somebody has a bad website, doesn't mean that it's a bad place.
Yeah. I think their website's nice, but like, yeah.
Oh, it hasn't even come
For
up.
everything else you're reading and stuff, just.
There you go. It's a nice, normal modern website, like the different stages where they appear and all that. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've chosen the most positive reviews to put up here.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so here we are. Like even on the comments here, like the opening hours, they're obviously looking at the COVID-19 situation and they're very careful about that, but they're not careful about moths being on your plate. So, but wow, the food looks really good here. Yeah.
It does. The place looks really nice.
Oh, look at that. It looks so yummy. Oh, not that. Sorry, I don't eat octopus. So yeah, wow, it looks really good. But knowing that it's all stale, it's just, oh yeah. Okay, so if you guys are interested in going here based on this podcast that we've done, you can get in touch, or
or just try it out.
Yeah, here's the address here. If you have any comments or anything, you can leave a comment below. If you've been to this restaurant, definitely do comment. We'd definitely like to hear your side of it. And yeah. Sorry.
Enjoy.
But yeah, it's yeah, this orange area looks a bit weird. It doesn't suit the website. So Maria, if you see this, maybe change it because it looks really not good. It doesn't look as classy as your other thing. But yeah, again, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, obviously it doesn't matter if you don't subscribe or not. It's just if you want to see more of it and get reminded that we've uploaded, then please subscribe. But we will be continuing this because we love food and we do giving you guys the best places to go to. And sadly with this one, it doesn't.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't look like, despite its 3-star rating and above, it doesn't look like it's
not worth it. No.
Not a good thing. Like you could have an insect in your food. You could have something going wrong. You could have rude customer service. But then if you speak to the manager, Maria, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you have an insect in your food. We won't refund you because it's not our fault that we cooked a moth in the
we'll just reheat your food.
Maybe the moth, it was destiny that it flew in, and therefore I shouldn't have to pay for it's just, who knows what Maria talks about. But she could use any reason and you'd just be thinking, what, why? So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. And
thanks guys, stay tuned.
Yeah, and we will upload a new one possibly next week. See ya. Bye.